22, Wits Webber.
They're off and running this time. Amberline seemed to knuckle and didn't want to go early. Heather didn't have much pace after the start, and away quickly is Red Covered with Viva La Diva, and Card Queen began brilliantly with Secret Model and Monte Rosso, and driving up on the inside Deadwood Stage. Behind those Shy Zoo from Heather, 4 lengths further back, Hug Again and Amberline. 800 out now, and Viva La Diva racing well off the fence, trying to get the lead. Monte Rosso's pushing forward, so Secret Model. Over on the inside then came at the pushing up on the rail now would have been Deadwood Stage, a length and a half Heather. Then further back and covered 3 lengths off them. Card Queen is deep, a length and a half Shy Zoo, and 2 or 3 Amberline, and Hug Again. Monte Rosso from on the outside Secret Model. Back to the fence, a half away the grey, which is Deadwood Stage, a length Viva La Diva, Card Queen. Heather going all right, pushes its way out now, is running on, and then further back Red Covered and Amberline in the straight. Monte Rosso the leader. Here's Heather after it quickly from Secret Model. Right down the outside, Shy Zoo is finishing off well. Heather hit the lead, but Shy Zoo's got it out wide, I'd say. Heather a neck in front. Shy Zoo starting to peg it back. Shy Zoo moving up to Heather. Heather and Shy Zoo. Shy Zoo the outside goes home better. Shy Zoo wins at a half head to Heather. 3 away third. It's either Red Covered or Monte Rosso. A gap in the race, Card Queen. Then Amberline. A good gap in the race then to Secret Model. Hug Again. Further back Viva La Diva knocked right up, and near the tail is Deadwood Stage.
Number 5, Shy Zoo at 10.80 and 3.10. 6, Heather to pay 2.10. Either Red Covered number 8 at 2.40 or 4 Monte Rosso at 1.80.
5 Shy Zoo, 13.10 and 3.70. 6 Heather, $1.90. Those for third 8, Red Covered 2.30 or number 4 Monte Rosso 1.70.
Off the lead turning was the widest runner in the red cap. Had to hook around the heels of Card Queen and has come down the middle. And 5 goes in the frame. Number 5 Shy Zoo, ridden by Greg Childs. Number 6 is second Heather. Grabbed in the last bound, beaten probably about a half neck. And third, we've got Red Covered and the tiring Monte Rosso in this photo for third. It's 5, 6, and number 4, Monte Rosso has hung on for third, number 4. So it's 5 Shy Zoo, 6 Heather, and 4 Monte Rosso just in front of Red Covered. 5, 6, 4, and 8 in 1-4-8-3. 1-4-8-3 is the time on the first event.
And the totes, 5
in the first here at Randwick, and Miss Kent got the best of the start and leads from Zodiac Star. Snore Wider out. Mastery is being hustled through on the inside, followed closely then by Gazelle. Soul 54, 2.5 to Blue Ballad, and about 3/4 to Mr. Bureaucrat. They have 800 metres left to go, and Mastery is the leader. Mastery is about a half length on Miss Kent, a length away third Zodiac Star between Snore Wider out, and over on the inside is Gazelle, and then Soul 54 and Blue Ballad on the inside of Mr. Bureaucrat of the last 2. 5.50 left to go, and Mastery shows the way about a half length or so on Miss Kent, a length the Zodiac Star, Soul 54, Snore, Gazelle, Mr. Bureaucrat, and last of all is Blue Ballad as they wheel for home, and up the rise they come, and Mastery still about a half length on Miss Kent, 2 lengths Zodiac Star under the whip, and now Mr. Bureaucrat's being called upon by little Lenny Beasley. Down to the 200, Miss Kent got to Mastery. On the outside, Mr. Bureaucrat is roping them in quickly now. Mr. Bureaucrat, first up since Feb, has got a notch up the hat-trick. He beat off Mastery and Miss Kent, and Mr. Bureaucrat wins it brilliantly. Mastery second and Miss Kent third, followed by Soul 54, Blue Ballad, then Snore, Zodiac Star a distant second last, and Absolute Gazelle.
On the Super Tab 9, Mr. Bureaucrat 6.30, 1.90, 3 Mastery to return 2.10, and 2 Miss Kent 1.60.
Has battled on well. Will return a dividend of $2.20. And number 2, Miss Kent, will pay 1.60. 9.32 official on the first here at Randwick. Mr. Bureaucrat first up since the 7th of Feb. It's a winning hat-trick to him now. He won at Rose Hill on the 16th of Jan, then at Rose Hill on the 7th of Feb, and here today. Good training effort by Warwick Hales, his mentor, who puts the polish on him for...
They're off and running. They bounced away in a pretty good line. No speed at all after the start. Dark Penny. Rort bounced out quickly with Yammer. Viva Emanuela showing speed from the outside. Diamond Fibre behind those with Kalui Star. Rancho Red has railed right up on the inside to show out now. Rancho Red went through and led a half length to Rort. A half further back showing aces. One further back in the race then coming down the side would have been Encore up to fourth. A half to Pipe. A length further back. Yammer now off midfield. Inside at Lambada Boy from Viva Emanuela. Then Diamond Fibre. A fairway back Dark Beneath, Thurston, Kalui Star. At the 650-metre mark, and it's Rancho Red about a neck in front of Wrought. A length showing Aces 3 out, a length and a half further back in the race. And Cora followed to the outside there by Diamond Fibre and Yama. They'll push wide when they came off the back of Pipe. There was trouble there. Thurston had to be checked. Yama lost some ground and dropped back to third last. Wrought quickly went to Rancho Red turning. A half length on the outside showing Aces 2 and Cora, Lambada Boy. Then Yama picking up again from Diamond Fibre. They look to be the chances. Showing Aces and Wrought in the middle. They're finding it out. And Lambada Boy late, followed by Ancora. Wrought and the outside showing Aces. Lambada Boy coming home hard. And back on the inside, Ancora. Lambada Boy finishes better. And Lambada Boy gets up to win a short head to Wrought. And third home close up is Ancora the inside. Behind them showing Aces. Then Rancho Red from Yama. No luck on the turn. Diamond Fibre, Thurston. Viva Emanuela Pipe. Further back than Dark Beneath with Kalui Star.
1 Lambada Boy, 16.30 and 4.20. 8 Wrought at 1.60 and 9 Ancora, $7.
Super Tab 1 Lambada Boy, 14.70 and 3.70. 8 Wrought to pay 1.50. 9 Ancora, 8.10.
You'll find it's got up to score.
As margins of the coast in the first.
Racing. And Mick Dittman bounced Patu straight into the lead. Basics second and moving up very quickly now as they settle into stride. Miss Superb and going with it Sundown and Cupro. There's almost 4 in line as Basics drops off a little, followed by Brittany Miss Gratification and 3 lengths to La Loop. They race down past the 1100 and Miss Superb leads a half length on Sundown. Patu third, Cupro fourth. Basics is running next, followed by Gratification wide out. Brittany Miss second last and 2 lengths further away is La Loop. Onto the High Street side and coming down to the crossing at the 850 and Miss Superb under a tight rein by Mitch Newman shows the way. Second posse about 3/4 of a length away is Sundown, and moving up to make a line of 3 is Patu. Cupro is fourth on the inside of Basics and wider out as Gratification. A couple of lines of 3, 2 to Brittany Miss and a half length to La Loop. 500 left to go, not much change in the order, and Miss Superb narrowly clear. Sundown sitting at her girth, and wider out is Patu and being hard ridden by Dittman as they wheel for home. Cupro is fourth looking for the out, and then Basics and Gratification having a bit of a brush from Brittany Miss and La Loop. Sundown quickly race past Miss Superb and down to the 250. It's Sundown, Len Beasley going for home on her. A length and a half on Cupro, followed by Patu, and on the outside Gratification warming to the task. Sundown about to be grabbed by Cupro and Gratification, but Cupro hits the front, flying home La Loop, but it's Cupro from a tighty. La Loop, Basics, and not far away Sundown. Gratification died on her run. Over on the fence next was Brittany Miss. Miss Superb weakened to run second last, and Patu at the tail of the field.
7 Cupro on Super Tab to pay $6.40 and $1.90. Photo the minors.
Larry Cassidy. Cupro has paid $7.70 and $2.60. $7.70 and $2.60. Basics, La Loop, Gratification. Going across in a very tight go for minor placings. Time will be of interest. Here it is now, 1:28.89. 1:28.89. They didn't go all that hard in the early stages. And the winner, Cupro, although there are no numbers, Semaphore Cupro is by Naturalism from Swiss Cotton. Nicely named out of Swiss Cotton. Raced by Mr. Merv and Mrs. Emmy Wood, trained for them by Max Lee, is the winner, a Brownmare 4, and Larry Cassidy aboard. 7, 6 and 2 official. 7 the winner, Cupro. Number 6 is second, La Loop, written by Chris Muntz, has paid $2.70. Number 2 in the third spot, Basics, written by Brian York, has paid $1.60.
The others have jumped away well. One of the first out is Riark on the inside from Jingle Bells. Moving forward now, Raj Bell going up second, Jingle Bells third. 2 to Dayara, fourth on the outside there of Nicole the Lass, a half listening's joy. 1 further back, Solamina, followed by Sakinthos Girl, Kilkenny Bay. A half further back, Tumit, and 2 to Dance on Door. 1,000 to go. They string out the leader, Riark. 2.5 to Raj Bell, a length Jingle Bells, a length further back, Dayara. 5th over on the inside, 4 lengths off the front, Nicole the Lass, 3/4 listening's joy. 2 lengths further back in the race. Then came Solamina. Sakinthos Girl, the fence, 2.5 further back. Tumit, who's about 4 lengths off Nicola Lass at the moment. Outside at Kilkenny Bay and 2 to Dance on Door. 6.50 out. The leader on the inside, Riak, a length in front. From on the outside, Raj Bell. Jingle Bell's third, getting a little closer. Then came Dayara fourth from Nicola Lass, waiting for the run on the fence. Solamina, Listening's Joy, took off out wide. A length and a half. Tumit followed further back in the race by Sakinthos Girl. On the turn, Riak a half in front of Raj Bell and Jingle Bells. Nicola Lass has got up fourth behind them, trying to get out. Dayara's got into a pocket. Down the outside, Tumit. Nicola Lass is out now as Raj Bell hit the front, but Nicola Lass came at it quickly, and Tumit is further out on the track. Nicola Lass in front with 100 to go. She lengthens now. Look at the turn of foot. She sprints away. She's 3 in front of Dance on Door, running on from Tumit, but a bonny mare this one. Nicola Lass by 2.5. Second, Dance on Door, 2 away. Third, Tumit. A gap, Jingle Bells, followed by the inside Riak from Sakinthos Girl, then Raj Bell. Further back in the race, Solamina, Listening's Joy pulling up quickly from Dayara, and Kilkenny Bay near the tail.
And across the line, 1.8 and 5. Nicola Lass, 2.40, 1.20. Dance on Dior at 5.80 and Tumit 1.80.
And on Super Tab there, number 1, Nicola Lass to return 2.40, 1.58. Dance and Door 4.80, 5 Tumit 1.60. Whilst at the Gold Coast, 1.13.10, 1 Thornboy 2.10, 1.20. 13 Sovereign Gem 4.40 and 10 another debit $4.10 for the Gold Coast race number 2. National.
They're off this time, and they came away in a very good line. Kidlat is one of the early leaders, taken on by Life of Riley and headed by that horse. Majestically Handy third, and then Turn Me Loose, followed by Energize, who's over on the inside. And not all that far away as they settle down Montana Sands, and a couple of lengths then to a Glacier, parked on the inside of Mushtak, and 3 or 4 lengths to Great Trip. They race along past the 800, and Life of Riley leads narrowly from Kidlat for Majestically. A neck back on the inside is Energize, a little over a length into Turn Me Loose on the outside of Montana Sands. Another 3 lengths to Mushtak, a half a Glacier, and 3 or 4 to Great Trip. They're stringing out, coming towards the corner, and the Rose of Triley Flying Walter. And here Life of Riley on the inside is shading Kidlat, 2.5 to Majestically, and about 2 then to Montana Sands, Turn Me Loose and Energize. In the stretch, and Moses about to make his run on Majestically. On the inside, Life of Riley. Mitch Newman pulls the Persuader. Riley battles on Majestically, goes after him, wanted to hang in. Kidlat is third, and now Montana Sands and Turn Me Loose are starting to come home well. Majestically bridges the gap on Life of Riley, but Montana Sands and Turn Me Loose, and Great Trip is flying down the outside. He got up. Reckon Great Trip's got up on the line from a very tight finish between Montana Sands and Turn Me Loose. It's tight, T-I-G-H-T for all placings. Majestically a good first up run, followed by Life of Riley weakening out in the last bit. Further away then, Kidlat pulled up quickly, and the last 3 are Glacier in company with Energize and Mushtak.
Gold Coast protest dismissed. Correct weight 113.10.
Stand by for placings in the third race of the day. Terrific finish. Great Trip.
Okay, on the Super Tab, number 9, Great Trip to pay 17.20 and 3.90. 6 in there for the Miners. Montana Sands 3.60 with 8. Turn Me Loose 2.60.
Has been able to do just a shade too well. Stand by for numbers. There they go. 986. Number 9, Great Trip, $15 approximately. 15.10 will be the exact win dividend. 15.10 on the win totes, and 3.40 for the place. Number 8, Turn Me Loose, has paid $2.50, and number 6, Montana Sands, $3.20. Quinella 55.
Good line 2, Wise Words, No Speed. Prize Fighter bounced quickly with Gotham Ruler, and just behind those Sedurka, and going for Demontage with Desnelster on the inside, and Thong and Pushbike when they settle down. Desnelster and Thong and Pushbike. Demontage is out 3. A length and a half, Gotham Ruler, followed by Spargo. Key to My Dreams, the inside from Prize Fighter. Further back, Sedurka. Then Downing Street about 5 lengths off them from Wise Words. 2 further back in the race then came Mr. Granada over on the inside from Winwood. A gap then to then further back onto the Name from Diatribe, and last of all Nutcracker to Snelster before the turn, about a neck in front of Thong and Push type bike, and Demontage 3 out. Off the track is Gotham Ruler, and Prize Fighter very deep inside at Sedurka when they turn. To Snelster straightened up now in front of Demontage, Gotham Ruler. Further back Thong and Push bike, and Sedurka out in the middle, coming home very well. Further out Prize Fighter from Spargo and Downing Street. Sedurka hit the front with 150 to go, race 2 lengths in front of Prize Fighter. Spargo and late now is Honour the Name out wide. Sedurka in front. You'll have to shake it up, but he'll get it home. And Sedurka has scored 3/4 to either Honour the Name or Spargo. Close up behind those Prize Fighter, a gap in the race, Gotham Ruler. Further back, Mr. Granada, Downing Street, Diatribe, Demontage, to Snells to Wise Words, Nutcracker, with Winwood, and well back in the race, Thong and Pushbike. And last of all would have been Key to My Dreams.
9 Sedurka at $6 the win and $2.30 the place. Number 5 Honour the Name at $5.20 or 1 Spargo $2.20.
9 Sedurka, 5.90, 2.30. 5 and 1 fighting out the minors there. Those other dividends unavailable. Repeating the late scratching of 15, Formula 15, a late scratching.
Yeah, with the late scratching, of course, yeah. Okay, the winner here is Sedurka. With the late scratching, the market took a bit of a turnaround.
Check the miners moving in Newcastle.
National Racing Service, Triple SFM.
And the racing. And immediately Double Wish dropping out the back, and also going back is Conspicuously, and Blazing Flight, the early leader from Gaelic Thunder. Stylish Conquest gallops into third posse, followed by Cosmic Copy, Splendid Retreat wide. Then Lively Lad, followed by Isla Tan, a couple to Deep Moss and Conspicuously, and 3 lengths further off is Double Wish as they race past the 950, and Blazing Flight in front, a half length or so on Stylish Conquest. Third is Cosmic Copy, followed closely then by Splendid Retreat, Gaelic Thunder on the inside. About 2.5 lengths further away, Lively Lad, and then comes Isla Tan Conspicuously. Demoss the outside, scouting a little wide, and 2 lengths to Double Wish as they head along past the 750, and Stylish Conquest runs to a lead of about 3/4 of a length on Blazing Flight, then Splendid Retreat, Cosmic Copy. Further away is Gaelic Thunder on the inside of Lively Lad from Isla Tan, Deep Moss Conspicuously, and 3 lengths to Double Wish around the bend and approaching the 400 marker, and again per medium of the inside running the favourite, certainly with the bookie boys. Blazing Flight has raced about 1.5 lengths clear. Gaelic Thunder getting into the open stretches, followed by Cosmic Copy. Splendid Retreat, Stylish Conquest has gone, and here's Isla Tan seeing daylight, and Isla Tan looking a big threat. Blazing Flight under pressure, grabbed immediately by Isla Tan, and home and hosed is Isla Tan. Blazing Flight second, then Cosmic Copy. A low drifting out, Isla Tan is a mile too good for Blazing Flight. Cosmic Copy third, and then Deep Moss, Gaelic Thunder, Conspicuously, Lively Lad. A break then Splendid Retreat, and the last 2 Double Wish and Stylish Conquest.
3 Isla Tan, 3.20, 160, 1 Blazing Flight, 160, 2 Cosmic Copy, 2.40.
4, number 3 Isla Tan, ridden by Shane Dye, had an
793 treble, $379.60.
centre of the court.
Off and running, they came out in a good line. Theatre has bounced very quickly out towards the centre. Sports began well with Carnelian. Windigo is starting to push through, followed by Joshua's Pride. City Kid is behind those, settling down, and back on the inside, Zar Hero, and last of all, French Clock. 800 to go. Windigo got up on the inside of Carnelian. 3 out the outside, Theatre, and 4 out of Sports. 1.5 lengths further back, Joshua's Pride. City Kid on the outside of it, a half further back, Follow Gold. Then Rum deep around Blue Storm. Back to the inside, Zar Hero. Oliver Twist, hard ridden, last of all, French Clock. 550 out before the turn. Windigo on the inside of Carnelian. 3 out as Theatre, and 4 wide as Sports. 2.5 Joshua's Pride, City Kid. Then Follow Gold, further back Blue Storm. They turn for home. Windigo the bolter, a length in front of Carnelian. Theatre's gone. Sports down the middle, and Joshua's Pride can't get a run from City Kid. Then Blue Storm, but Sports has raced quickly on the outside. Tightened a few, hit the front from Carnelian. Then Blue Storm, Joshua's Pride, Zahiro. Further back, Oliver Twist with a late run. Sports in front of Carnelian near the line. Sports just in front. Sports wins. Ahead Carnelian. Great go for third. Blue Storm. Oliver Twist out wide, and Zahiro close up. Running on late were Rum and also French Clock. Behind them, Joshua's Pride. Further back then, City Kid from Follow Gold. Theatre knocked up to run second last. I think we're nearly going to sack him. And last of all is Windigo.
Number 2 Sports, 760 and 250. 4 Carnelian, $6. We'll check third.
Back on the Super Tab there, number 2 Sports, 820, 250, 4 Carnelian, 520. Those for third mentioned were 12 Blue Storm, 230, 4 Carnelian, 520, or number 7 Zahiro, 410.
D. Gouchy had the ride. Neville Wilson jumped into the breach, sat 4 deep on Sports, but he raced up to quickly get the upper hand from Carnelian, who'd beaten off Theatre. He didn't give any kick at all, Theatre, in the home straight. Windigo, the bolter, gave them a sight, but Sports has ranged up, got in a little close, but he got the upper hand from Carnelian, who kept kicking back, but Neville was getting just as much hands and heels and a couple of cracks behind the tail on Sports. It's held Carnelian. And third goes to number 6. Number 6 has got third, and that is Oliver Twist on the outside in a blanket for third placing. So it's 2, 4 and 6.
All right, about to move in Newcastle.
That treble in Melbourne on the numbers 1, 9 and 2 should return $69.80. 2, 4, 6 there.
Their 1,600-metre assignment, and the favourite, the Dark, straight to the early lead. A swarm of horses going for the second and third at the moment. Here's Ronnie is second, Bargain third, and wider out is Hunter Winemaker. Not far away next as they settle fully into stride Don Tristram from Dance With Me. Then Bold Chief and Zabwatch a little wide. Bass Straight another 2 lengths away and 3/4 over the rising. Past the 1,200 they travel, and the Dark taken on by Don Tristram. Hunter Winemaker reaches third, and fourth is here's Ronnie, a length the Bargain, who's racing a bit wide from the alley, and then comes Zabwatch, followed by Bold Chief, Dance With Me. Bass Straight second last, and last is Over the Rising, only about 8 lengths off the Dark. And as they race onto the High Street side near the 850, the Dark shows the way. 3/4 of a length Don Tristram, then Hunter Winemaker, here's Ronnie. Bargain covering a lot of additional ground, and then comes Dance With Me. Further away on the race is Bold Chief, who's parked over on the inside of Zabwatch, who's being hard ridden and losing some ground from Over the Rising, and Bass Straight is back to last. The rider Matt Carl on the favourite, the Dark, increasing his lead on the Canberra train galloper, and the Dark swings around the corner. 3 Don Tristram, 2 to ears Ronnie, followed by Dance With Me, Hunter Winemaker. Then Bargain and Bold Chief heads the others. Well in the straight on top of the rise, and the Dark is the leader. Don Tristram not shirking his task. He's a length and a half from the Dark, and 2 to Dance With Me, and then Bargain followed by ears Ronnie and Bold Chief. But the Dark is still in front with 150 to go. They can't pick him up at the moment. He's a length and a half, Don Tristram, followed by Dance With Me. It's the Dark still in front. Don Tristram having a late lunge. The Dark as tired as they come, but he'll stagger to the line and win it. The Dark beat Don Tristram and Dance With Me. Oh, Bass Straight. Didn't it fly when the race was pretty well all over? From here's Ronnie, Bold Chief, Bargain, Hunter Winemaker, and tailed off Zabwatch and Over the Rising.
Super Tab number 7, the Dark, 250, 170, 5 Don Tristram, 360, 6 Dance With Me, 410.
The Black Book. But nevertheless, the Dark has been able to score, get very tired, but has been able to win number 7 at 250 in New South Wales on the win tote, and 150 for the place. Don Tristram, $3, number 5, 6 Dance With Me, $3.87, 5 and 6 are the official placings. The Dark trained by Johnny Morrissey in Canberra. For the Gundaroo Stud Syndicate managers Robin Lees and Len Hoyle, by At Talak from Storm Kitty, a brown gelding, a 4-year-old, and written by Matthew Carl. Scored in the time of 140.82. Quinella 15.50, Exacta 18.20. The trifecta information comes up at $262.90. Yes, he was just a shade too good. Didn't want...
Racing. A bit slow to get going, Wajib Star and Cheviot dropping back with Voodoo Beat. Withdrawn away, running, landed in front here from Principe Walk and showing some pace, Simply Success. Further out is Monet's Cove, followed by Old Man 5th early. Outside at Plushka, they got 2 lengths in front from Zabuan. Over on the inside, our position, 2 further back, Cheviot. And getting back is Wajib Star. Down the side they race, and the leader withdrawn about a neck in front now from Simply Success. 2.5 further back, Monet's Cove. On the fence is Principe Walk, 2 further back then, running 5th is Old Man. Outside at Plushka, 2 lengths to Voodoo Beat from our position. Then came Cheviot, 2 to Wajib Star and Zabuan last of all. 800 out, withdrawn, held up in front, about a neck in front of Simply Success. 2 lengths further back, Principe Walk, who's third on the inside of Monet's Cove. Old Man coming into it, running 5th, a length away. 3/4 Plushka outside it, 2 to our position, Voodoo Beat. Wajib Star to the outside, a length for the back, Zabuan. And last of all, Cheviot, 500 out on the turn. Withdrawn, straightens about a half length in front. He has to pull out wide now, an Old Man. He'll come deep when they straighten, withdrawn a half in front of Principe Walk, Monet's Cove. Old Man down the centre with Plushka. They got a little tight. Then Zabuan, and our position getting up on the inside. Our position got up on the inside and withdrawn. Principe Walk, Old Man and Plushka wider out, are coming home hard. Our position in front, Old Man starting to peg it back out deep. Our position in front, Old Man trying to left. No, our position in front. Our position's just one from Old Man, I'd say. A length away, third, Principe Walk from Plushka. Then Zabuan, Voodoo Beat from withdrawn, Wajib Star. A gap, Monet's Cove, followed by Cheviot. Simply Success is last of all.
11, 7 and 6, and our position $8.80 and $2.50. Old Man 160 and Principe Walker 280.
11 our position, 870, 270, 7 Old Man 150, 6 Principe Walk 290.
Turn for home, it got through with Old Man coming down the centre of the track and going out after him, and the judges called for the photo. Our position drew a length in front. Coming after him was Old Man, but he's lasted our position. He's just lasted. Old Man was getting to him quickly, but has missed about a head. And the third number goes to number 6, and that is Principe Walk. So it's
11.76 at the barrier, Newcastle.
They're off in the San Domenico. Passmore didn't jump all that quickly, and Testarossa didn't get out all that brilliantly either. And Marechal is the early leader. Catamarca second, and Magic Saint is going very quickly. 2.5 into a line on the inside of Testarossa, followed by Cut Above. Further back in the field is Easy Rocking Passmore, followed by Pins, and 4 Shogun Lodge. 600 to go, and Marechal leads easily, more than a length on Catamarca. Third, Magic Saint. Then Cut Above, Testarossa. A line the inside from Easy Rocking Pins. Passmore second last, and Shogun Lodge is last. Marechal getting a little wide around the corner in the San Domenico. More than a length on the New Zealand filly Catamarca. Third is a line with plenty of room to come up on the inside, and 2 to Testarossa, and then Easy Rocking down to the 200. Marechal the leader, a line on the inside. Catamarca and Testarossa and Easy Rocking down the outside. Testarossa and Easy Rocking race past Catamarca. Forget Marechal, but Testarossa, the superstar from Melbourne, he's a mile too good. Well done, Testarossa. Second, Easy Rocking, and third was Catamarca. And then came Marechal. Shogun Lodge made up many lengths. The line didn't go on with it. From Passmore, Cut Above, Pins, and Magic Saint was last.
1 Testarossa to return at 2.30, 1.40, 5 Easy Rocking, 3.20, 9 Catamarca, $2.30, Daily Double 3, and 1 to return $6.30.
5, 3.30 and 9 Catamarca at 2.40. What a great colt he is. By Perugino from a mare called Bodapper, a Sadapper mare, raced by J.M. and Mrs. G. Cabell, and trained for them by Dean Lawson at Flemington, ridden by Damien Oliver. 8 starts, 6 wins into second, and today's prize money to the winners, connections of 102,000, takes his overall purse to about 1.35 million, and much more to come. 8 starts, 6 wins and a second. Great colt. Number 1, Testarossa first. Number 5 is second, Easy Rocking by Barathea from Twiglet. Bay Colt 3, Ron Quinton McDittman. And number 9 in third spot, Catamarca, the New Zealand filly by Gold Bros from a mare called Fricey, a chestnut filly, 3 Catamarca, Stephen Artridge, Opie Bosson. A number 3 ran fourth, and that was Shogun Lodge. Quinella 22.80, exacta $34, trifecta 212.20. The time was a minute .98, 60.98. Well, you can do no more than
here at Caulfield, and Cradle Snatcher on the inside bounced out quickly. Magic Music away running from the outside, and she's in front of the early point, going fast. Carla Joy. Cradle Snatcher's railed up though. Cradle Snatcher leads Magic Music off the track, a half further back than Carla Joy. Wonder Blue Music from Our Scenario, a length and a half. Fire Lake, My Juliet, Fanciful Lady, Satirical Miss. Lenny 8 lengths off them from Hula Wonder, a length Natural Bell, who had to be checked. 8 lengths further back, Acacian Secret, and 2 to Oregon Star. From the outside here, and Magic Music's crossed over, led by a length, and is now on the fence from that wide gate from Cradle Snatcher. Third, Carla Joy, 2.5 Blue Music, 1 Our Scenario. Further back in the race then came My Juliet.